Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to my journey to find the perfect case for my new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold6. I mean, look at this thing. This is just gorgeous. It's a shame really to put a case on this at all. But this being my first fold phone, I'm leery of going caseless. So I'm looking for the perfect case. And for me, I am probably being very picky, but there are certain things I'm looking for. Really want it to be something that adds functionality, maybe even looks, but functionality is the main thing I'm going for. I'm not sure the perfect case exists yet for this phone. It's proven quite challenging, more so than in past phones, to find something that meets all my needs and wants. So in case you're in the same boat, I'm recording my journey. Instead of putting it all in one video, I'll be posting separate videos for each case. So like and subscribe if you want to be notified when those videos come out, or watch for the playlist link at the end of this video. I'm not sponsored or anything, so all these cases, I'll be buying them each on my own. Although I'll use affiliate links that I'll put in the description below the video, so I might earn tiny amounts if people buy using those links. Although any opinions shared in this video are completely unbiased by sponsors or receiving free product, they are still just my opinions, and what you want in a case may be totally different. Here are the things I'm looking for. So I want it to be slim, lightweight. Like I said, I don't want to add a bunch of bulk. And I want some drop protection, but I'm not looking for a ton. I don't typically drop my phones, so I'm not too worried about that, but want some protections nonetheless. I also want, and these last three are the hard ones, to get all in one case. I want an S Pen holder. I want some type of grip, whether that's a ring on the back or a strip or pop socket, something like that. And I want a kickstand. And then lastly, I'd prefer it to be blue. It's my favorite color. I got the blue Fold, and I really wish the S Pen that came with it was blue as well. Samsung, if you're watching, maybe give us a choice of S Pen, but hey. Anyways, the S Pen comes with the case that you buy, not with the actual phone, which also is unfortunate. But those are the things I'm looking for. So if you're looking for some of the same things, tune in. Like I said, watch for the videos to come out, and I hope they're helpful to someone. Thanks. Okay, so today we are taking a look at the Kaiiecal Slim Hinge Case with S Pen holder and hidden kickstand. This is available on Amazon. Not too expensive, definitely not as expensive as the Samsung official cases. Here's the S Pen holder, has hinge protection, and magnetic kickstand, which goes the full width of the phone. So let's put this on. Snaps on pretty easily. Now this one does have a built-in screen protector, which I have not tried before. I do not think I like that type of thing. I'm not going to put it on permanently because I'm not going to use this case, but you can see it works. Interesting. Okay. So now it's on. Let's take a look Overall, I like the feel of this case. It's that, again, soft, kind of silky smooth, soft plastic feel rather than a hard, slick plastic. So that's good. And I got it in blue. They have it in black. They have this case in a couple of odd colors as well, orange and purple I saw, but those were not available with the S Pen holder right now. So they have a couple different styles of this case. So that's what it looks like. S Pen goes in there, and it's in there, solid. I've never had it come out, even, you know, shaking it, banging it. So it's in there really solidly, and then this little thing pops it out. So works very well. Like I said, I don't care for the built-in cover, but I've been using, when I had this case, I was using it, testing it. I was just using it with the front case, the front part of the case from the Samsung S Pen holder case. It works very well. And it's slightly slimmer than this case. This one, just the bezels have a bit more thickness than the S Pen case. Especially on the front part, that's noticeable. But all the cutouts seem just fine, line up well. Of course, one star of the show here is this kickstand, the hidden kickstand, what they call hidden. And it is pretty hidden. I mean, you can't really tell that it's a kickstand just looking at this phone, even looking straight at the back of it, until you lift it up. And it is slightly magnetic. It's not a strong magnet, but it's enough so that it's not like dangling and flopping around when you're holding it or using it. So you just pull it out and set the phone up. Works really nicely. If I want the phone in wide open, works great. It is limited as far as angles, so if you're looking for like a multi-angle, it doesn't really do that. It's just one single angle, but the angle seems to be the best angle for my uses. Now, working vertically, I don't know if I trust this. It does seem to stay, but that hinge wants to flap closed. So, and the angle's not so good vertically. So that's one concern I had. One thing I don't really like about it. Now the S Pen holder, like I said, it works well. It's very secure, but I don't like the width that it adds to the phone when I grip it in just closed position. It feels too wide for me. The slim form factor of the Z Fold6 really is one of my favorite things about the phone. So adding to that width is a big concern of mine, and I just don't like it. It's just too much width. To give you an idea, the Samsung official S Pen holder case is 68 millimeters wide, these dimensions here, and this case is 77 millimeters wide. So it's almost 10 millimeters wider than the normal case without an S Pen holder on the side like this. So for me, that was the main turnoff. Otherwise, this is a great case. It has the hinge protection, which I don't really care about, but you might. And the hinge protector is not lined in there. I've seen one other case that has hinge protection and kind of has a soft fur or something lining in there, but this one doesn't. But also it doesn't have any ridges or anything that I would be concerned about scratching the hinge. So that's good. The other thing I didn't like so much on this case is when I open it, this hinge kind of, I don't know, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I felt like it had a clicking as it went up over this lip. Because it has to go over that lip of the front cover. But, you know, now that I think about it, that might have been just because I was using the wrong front cover. I was using the one from the Samsung case, like I said. So maybe that's why. It doesn't seem to be doing it on this one. So, something to think about. As far as a wobble test, you know, it's going to wobble. It's got this huge hinge protector on there, right? So, there's no getting around that. And then as far as wireless charging, it seems to work. So it is, you can't see it, but it is still wirelessly charging. So that magnetic hinge is not thick enough to stop wireless charging, at least with my wireless charger. Fingerprint sensor usability. This case, you know, it has a little bit of a filed down edge here. You can kind of see that on the front case cover, but it's still pretty thick there. So it doesn't stop that from being used, but I feel like it's at risk. It's not going to always be just as easy. You have to really kind of hit it right on to get in there. So it's a little bit more raised than I would like, and than other cases I've used. So ultimately, what's my decision for this case? The Kaiiecal. You can see here for Samsung. The names on these products are kind of all over the place, but this is the Kaiiecal case. I'm not going to keep this case, or not going to use this case at least. I really like the hinge or the kickstand on this, but it just, that width just gets me. Just holding it in my hand, it's not as easy to reach the full phone. So for me, that's a no. But it's a really good case. You know, if you're looking for the most stable kickstand you can get, I don't think you can go any better than this. This is really a marvel. I think they did really well designing this. So maybe if you just want the kickstand and don't care about the S Pen holder, get their version of the case that doesn't have the S Pen holder, but it still has the kickstand, and you'll be set. So hopefully this is helpful. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe if you want to be notified of the next case video I do, and have a great day.